in the first 48 hours after everything happens, did you have a moment to like sneak away to Swingers by yourself, or did you go to some sort of deli or something and sit down and eat by yourself and just kind of collect your thoughts about what the fuck was happening?
Back in '94.
Yeah, like first 48 hours.
First 48 hours was I was still in the guest house, and it was awful because at certain points, OJ did come up to me and would say, "Kato, you know I was in the kitchen," and then everything kind of switched. Like, no, I wasn't in the kitchen with. He was trying to.
This
in my
was
opinion,
before they had formally pressed charges. Like this
Yeah.
was during the investigation
yes,
phase. So he was still
within
in
the
the
24
house
hours.
early on.
Yeah.
And you couldn't get evicted. It wasn't. They couldn't tell you that you couldn't stay there, right?
No, well, I kind of left right immediately. Almost 3 days later, so I left on my own. Packed. I just headed out to live with a buddy.
You went with it.
I lived with a buddy with his family until I found something.
Right.
And so at that time I was out because I felt like obviously I'm around a lot of people, but I was alone.
Right.
In my thoughts, and I was just when he said that kind of made me feel like something's not right. This is
right.
Because I thought at the time he was in Chicago. No way he's the guy that did this.
Right.
At that time.
Right.
And then everything started to. I was sequestered, so I didn't know a lot that was going to trial, but I did talk with police immediately. You know, I was questioned.
Okay, where was the first time you were questioned?
Right. They came to my guest house door at, like, it seemed like 5:30 a.m. I think 5 a.m.
Yeah.
4 detectives, and
was Furman in that group?
Furman Venetter. I think a guy named Phillips and Lang.
You still remember like all four of them?
I still
were
have
there.
contact with Lang. Venetter's dead, but completely. And when they came to my door, I didn't even ask any questions at all. Like, just saw a door. I opened and said, "Hey, hi, what's up? Come on in." They never even said, "Hey, we're LAPD." They just came in, and then they said that. And that could have been like,
right?
I saw 4 guys, and then they came in and asked, showed me the badges and said, "Hey, what did you wear last night?" And they went over my room. I said, "Oh, this," and I just said, "Did this plane crash? Was there a plane crash? Because I don't know anything."
You thought OJ's plane went down?
Yeah, I thought, why are they here? I'm not thinking there's been a murder, like something drastic happened. Like, did his plane crash? What's going on? And then they checked. They checked over. They went and I showed them they looked at the bottom of my shoes. Showed my, I was a bachelor and kind of sloppy. I had all my clothes. I had the place where you had to wipe your feet when you left. No, seriously. So they did that, and then I said, in the meantime, now during that night, I said this on other shows. I had the eeriest feeling all night. It was June gloom in L.A.
Yeah.
There was a fog. And I had a girl on the phone, back and forth. They're going. I said, "You come over here. No, you come to my place. We're just going to do stuff together."
Right.
And I go, "No, you come in." And then at one point I said, "Hey, did we just have an earthquake?" So I asked her if we had an earthquake. She goes, "No." I go, "Oh, my picture just moved on the wall." So my wall is basically like this. There's no window, but I had a picture, and it actually moved like that. And I told all 4 guys, I said, "Hey,
I just got
it's probably nothing."
That's what you said.
I said, "It's probably nothing, but I thought we had an earthquake and my picture moved." That's when they checked in the back where there's an air conditioning unit, and they found the bloody glove.
Holy shit!
So it was bizarre because all these little things that I said, "Oh yeah, I found this this glove," and then they led me into the other room, and Arnell, OJ's daughter from her first marriage, was in the other bungalow. She doesn't know what's going on. We're walking, and then we go to the main house. They take us to the main house, and they question us, and they have the police are going to take us to a police station separately. So they said, "Okay, come on, you go with this officer." So we're walking out of the kitchen. He goes, "Oh, watch your step." I go, "What?" He goes, "Oh, those blood drops." But in hindsight, since I watch a lot of forensic files and all these detective shows, they want to see a reaction. Because if you walk over, no, I didn't know. I said, "Oh my God, there are blood drops." So
I was just going to back up and go,
yeah.
When Furman and those guys are in the guest house for the first time, the way you just reenacted it, I could feel how dumbfounded you authentically were at that moment. Did they know that you didn't have anything to do with this?
Well, they do their job,
right?
But my gut's telling me, like, first, I don't know what's going on.
Right.
I'm saying do whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah.
And that whole night, I was telling you, it was eerie. I couldn't sleep, and I thought I kept hearing stuff at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I didn't know. And it was not OJ because he's gone already in Chicago. Or
Right.
whatever. But I'm hearing, I'm going, what a night, tossing and turning. Then I hear knocks at the door. I thought it was part of my dream and everything. And I got up to go, there's people here. So, you got that groggy, you're kind of lethargic. Like, is this real? So I kept feeling, is this real? And then I just did the question.